Hey, it's Necktie. Welcome to episode 46 of Road to 5 Million. And in this episode, we're starting off by taking a tractor to Coos Bay, Oregon via the Pacific Coast Highway. Let's get into it. This is our route. And this is another external contract. The reason being, the regular freight contracts kind of sucked. There's a load info screen for those that care. And yes, we're on one of these trailers again, which I am getting tired of hauling, but for some reason, it's par for the course at this moment. But I am looking for different freight to haul, that sort of thing. So hopefully. Get rid of that. Lights are already on. Truck is warmed up. We are ready to go. And if you remember from the last episode, we slept along the way, so we have 10 hours before we have to sleep again, and I forgot to change the camera rotation when steering. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Thursday. This is my Tuesday. Just got back from my mental health appointment about an hour and a half ago, so if I'm a little quiet this episode, that's why, because my brain is kind of fried. And you've probably figured out by now, it doesn't take a lot to fry my brain. But she started out by asking how things were going, so I told her about the sleeping 12 hours and all that, which...
After 100 yards, turn left.
And then telling her that I stopped taking the Wellbutrin. And she politely reminded me that they don't recommend quitting medication like that, just cold turkey. So that could be also having an effect. I need to not hit this speed limit sign. I probably came out way too far, but better be safe than sorry. Oh yeah, I did. Oh well. Yeah, so telling her about that stuff, which then prompted her into asking the question if I've ever been diagnosed with depression. And I said, no, I've been diagnosed with PTSD-like symptoms, but not full-blown PTSD. And she's like, okay, I'm going to ask you some questions. So she pulled something up on her computer, what did she call it? A screening. When she was all said and done asking questions, she said my score was a 13. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I'm assuming a 13 isn't very good.
100 yards, turn right.
And she confirmed it. I am,
Turn right.
I think she said it was medium. Suffer from medium depression, borderline severe. Something like that. but I never found out what any. Sorry about your car. Actually, I'm not. Y'all saw that. It wasn't my fault.
Go straight.
Anyway. So I don't really know what that means. Because our time was up. So at the next appointment, I guess I can ask what that means or whatever. Or if it's going anywhere from there. Because I'm not one that likes taking medication for things, so if I can not take medication or put pills in my body, I prefer that. But yeah, so then we talked about kind of more of what we talked about the previous session, but she said she got a sense from me talking that I always have to feel, or like I feel I always have to be doing something. And then she asked, she's like, do you ever just stop and reflect? I'm like, no, I don't have time to reflect. Why would I do that?
Go straight.
I said I have things I want done in my head and when I want them done, and that's what I do. And she's like, but you don't ever stop and just, you know, smell the roses per se. And I'm like, not really. I mean, I will for a little bit. And basically what it comes down to is, or what I'm figuring it comes down to, is when I was driving a truck for 12 years, the majority of that time, so the first 7 years, there were times that I was out for a couple months at a time and would be home for a 34-hour break. That being said, there's a lot of shit that needs to be done in that 34 hours, right? And then the last 5 years, where I was on the dedicated run, I would be gone all week and then, you know, leave on Sunday. I'd get back home Friday morning. So then I'd basically have all the day Friday, all day Saturday to do shit around the house that needed to get done, mowing, whatever, yard work, laundry to get ready for the following week. And then I would go back out on the truck and basically have nothing to do, right? I'm driving for 10 hours a day, 11 basically, and then playing the Xbox or PlayStation as I'm waiting to go to bed. Rinse and repeat. And then I would get home on Friday and then, you know, have crap to do, right? Why were you even shifting, dumbass? Anyway, so I always felt like I had to be doing something, and that's just kind of the way I'm wired. I have a problem slowing down. And so I asked her, I was like, well, so for the last year since I sold my truck, I've had all the time in the world to do things. And I have done quite a bit. But I don't have that not really a release, but that outlet to just go back out on the truck and not have to worry about it, right? Bottom line is I don't know how to slow down. I don't know how to take a break and just rest, because my mind feels like I have to be doing something. It's kind of a messed up, twisted train of thought. Maybe some of you understand it. But even if I have all of my stuff done, including housework, whatever I have in my head that I want to get done for that day, right? Recording a video, editing the video, it's already uploaded, ready to go. Even if I sit down at this computer and play a game like Call of Duty or Farm Sim or something that doesn't have to do with this series, in the back of my head, I feel like I'm wasting time. Like I could have used that time to record another video or something like that, if that makes sense. Which then kind of compounds itself when I go to try and sleep. Like I can be dead ass tired, literally standing up, falling asleep, but the minute I go to bed, I'm wide awake, tossing and turning, because my mind just won't shut off.
Go straight.
So now I have, she prescribed, I guess you could say prescribed, but there's this app called, what is it? It's from the VA. So if you're a vet, it's called PTSD Coach, and it's, I would say civilian wise, it's probably equivalent to the Calm app, maybe, but it's like a meditation thing. It helps you with your breathing, different things. But anyway, she told me she wants me to do that every day, and they're only like little 5-minute sessions, and she warned me, she's like, it's gonna be rough and you're gonna get upset because it's not going the way you want it to. She's like, and it's supposed to be that way. So it's kind of, it's forcing me to take at least 5 minutes a day and just concentrate on one thing. For example, I did a session a little bit ago, and it was about concentrating on breathing. So you focus on the tip of your nose and you feel the difference in temperature when you inhale and exhale and that sort of thing. And it even says, coaching, as they're walking you through the process, that if your mind wanders, that's fine. Get back to focusing on the sensation you feel at the tip of your nose, sort of thing. And they also said if your mind wanders, 100 times, it's okay. Just keep getting back to. And then the coach even says, you're not going to hear from me for 5 minutes. So then you have 5 minutes to do that. I never realized 5 minutes was so freaking long. Holy crap. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe out of that 5 minutes I concentrated on my breathing for, I don't know, maybe a minute total. But anyway, I get the point. And that's basically what I got from her today, is partly why I felt the way I felt, and why I slept for like 12 hours the other day, and just because my body is saying it's had enough. And the other thing I have to get better on is I'm not good, since my mind always races, I'm not good at being in the present. So I could be having a conversation, fully invested in it, but yet somewhere in my mind it's off doing other things. Kind of like multitasking, right? which she even said is the worst thing in the world, is multitasking. And there's studies that have proven it, yada, yada, yada. But, you know, especially being prior military, that we're the king of multitaskers. Because you had to be. So it's a reprogramming, I guess.
Keep right.
If that makes sense. So just a reprogramming of the way I think about things. And then she asked me about how the YouTube thing was going, and I told her, and her jaw basically dropped. And she's like, so have you taken the time to, you know, enjoy that, or, you know, acknowledge what you've accomplished in this short amount of time? And I'm like, well, yeah, but, and she's like, see right there, she's like, what's the but? She's like, why does there have to be a but at the end of that sentence? I'm like, well, there doesn't. She's like, so you don't? I'm like, okay, I guess not. I guess I don't. I mean, I acknowledge it, and it's awesome, but again, with my mind racing, I'm on to the next thing, right?
Go straight.
And then she said, well, so what's your next goal then? If you have this, what's your next goal? And I gave her the YouTube answer, right? Because it seems like everybody, when they start YouTube, they want 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, right? Because that's what YouTube is, one of the requirements to get monetized. So there's that milestone. And she's threw it back at me. She's like, but you don't even know if you want to monetize. I was like, correct. She's like, so then why does that even matter? Valid question, ma'am. I don't know. Because I've just had that thrown down my throat as I'm learning this whole YouTube thing, I guess. So it's little things like that I need to get better with, I guess, or think about differently. And then she really got upset. Well, not upset. She didn't like, I got scolded by the therapist, basically, because I told her that I've enjoyed YouTube and I've been treating it like my job, and I use air quotes job, and she's like, why did you say it like that? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, why does it have to be a job? I was like, well, because I don't have a job. And she's like, so? Why is that such a focus for you? I was like, I don't know. She's like, do you know how many people would love to be in your shoes right now? To have what you have and to be able to have the luxury to just sit there and make YouTube videos? I'm like, yeah. And then so she asked me the question. She's like, so why do you feel that there's a pressure that you have some sort of job? It's like, I don't know. Society, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, so it was, yeah, my brain hurts. forget, did you? I should do this one too. Oh, that has a nice echo to it. Yeah, so that's I guess what I got from that whole hour is that I need to do better at stopping and smelling the roses at those intervals in my life, and not be so concerned with what people think of me that don't even know me, which I didn't think I did, but apparently I do. And like I told her, that kind of goes back to how I got out of the military, right? Which I think I talked about in episode 14, 15, round in them parts. And so when you're at the tippy top of the pedestal like I was, or close to it, and then all of a sudden you feel like you're lower than dirt, and you have all of these people that you looked up to and were like your mentors that you aspired to be, all of a sudden now don't have anything good to say about you or something. It kind of messes with your psyche. And I thought I had let that go, but the more I talk with her, the more I'm finding out I haven't.
Go straight.
Because she did say, and she could tell instantly the first time she talked to me, she said, "You are a master at hiding." Yes, I am. Yeah, I can suppress that shit so low that, which obviously isn't good, right? Because now it's going through this whole process and having time to do all of this stuff. Now it's coming up finally after all of these years, and it's
go straight.
Fuck, it's exhausting. But it's good, obviously. So yeah, that was my afternoon. So if any of you all out there watching, listening, are just as messed up as I am, hey, welcome to the club. Which I've said before, every one of us are a little bit messed up in the head, right? For many various reasons. Could be childhood stuff, could be whatever, relationship stuff. There's a myriad of things that it could be. Just know,
go straight.
If you feel like you're alone, you're not. And if you feel like you need to get help, please get help or talk to someone. Because it does help. I wish I would have done this years ago. And my excuse was, oh, I was on the truck, I can't. Well, even before the COVID shit happened, a lot of these therapists could have done, phone call, that sort of thing. So I could have had some of this shit taken care of then. Yep, I need to turn right
Keep
here.
right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Hopefully there's going to be something good coming out of here too that's not very far away. Have another twofer episode. That being said, with episode 44 and 45 being split, how do y'all feel about that? I'm kind of indifferent.
After
But there's
100
some,
yards, turn right.
and that's part of the other reason I took this load today, because
Turn right.
there were some long loads that would have been... Wrong camera, there we go. Oh, this is... Okay, well, let's just use up this whole damn road. Yeah, there were some loads that were 1,400, 1,500 miles, which would have been 3 episodes probably. Because I think I have it figured out to where it's
You have reached your
roughly...
destination.
I can do about a... Was it a 600 mile? Damn, now I can't remember. I thought I had it figured out to what I could do in an episode. Oh. That's not gonna work, Ty. How in the hell are you gonna get out of this pickle now? Alrighty. Well, I was hoping to get 2 loads in, but it may take the rest of this episode just... As long as that tail back there doesn't start bending too bad and bind us up back there, I think I can fix this. And thankfully there's no cars coming. I guess I should have my flashers on, huh? Okay, so what I'm going to need to do is straighten this out more. See again. I'm talking to you, SCS Software. I know you're probably never going to see this video, but this is why you don't put shit like this on these trailers. Because again, if this was literally on this trailer, you would not be pulling in there to unload. You would unload that shit right here in the road. But they put this stuff on these trailers like, oh yeah, you can just get in here, no problem. Yeah, okay. I'm not even fully confident that this is going to work. This is definitely an Austin Powers episode right here. Hold on, airlines. Don't pop. I don't know if I have spares under the sleeper, so we'd be kind of screwed. I need you to hold on. Yeah, I don't... Where that is, I don't think that did anything, honestly. I may be in the same pickle. You can kiss my ass, car honking at me back there. Yep, you just sit there and honk all you want. Alright, let's see here if... I think I did it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, now, is that not stupid, or is that not stupid? I'll go ahead and say it, it's fucking dumb. Now watch me get like 40 XP for this parking. If it even gives it to me, because that back tail. Yeah, see, now it wants to be... Are you for real right now, game? Okay, could someone explain to me how having this part of the trailer way over the line here and now that all kittywampus back there any better than how it was initially when all this shit was straight and it was just the tail part back there just off a little bit? Freaking ridiculous. It was delivered though. I did it. I did it. Let's all take a moment to celebrate the victory. Oh, and I leveled up. Look at that. See, I'm already in my mind. I'm already moving on to the next thing. I can't. 25 XP for that shit. I wanted to look at current company job offers and do this later, but I guess you're going to have me do it now. Fine. Happy game. Thanks. Oh, look, a cotton harvester. Do we have one that's not? Oh, no, we don't. They're just all freaking... I can't do that. I mean, I can go part way. I kind of want to haul that because I have some cool photos of one I've hauled in real life. What's this? This is right back up, 341. No, I need something. Where's that go? Newport. Didn't we just come through Newport? Yes, we did. What about Bend? I have 3 hours and 36 minutes before I have to sleep. I haven't discovered Bend, though. Can I do that in a half hour? Newport. So there's 2 Newports and a Bend. Fudge. Oh, let's refresh since it's external, see if anything else pops up. No, I don't want fucking... Tired of crawler tractors on shitty trailers. So retarded sometimes. What's this? Miles City, Montana. See? Why is that harvester on an actual trailer that it would be on? Fallon, Nevada. Truckee, California. You know what? I'm going to have to split this, but we're headed back to Montana. Because I would love to get back to Jordan to Hell Creek and run a load out of there. Because that's part of the Montana expansion thing I put in. So that's coming out of ADM. Let's do that. That's 68 grand. And I'll run this out. To where the video's at about an hour-ish. Maybe a little more, depending on where the rest stop is. Somebody's like saying, shut the hell up, Ty, and just go get it done. Why am I still... Oh, I'm not. I already disconnected. The trailer's just still there. Look at us taking a New Holland. And I think I just noticed something too, which is starting to piss me off more. Before I open my pothole any further though, I'm gonna verify. But I'm fairly certain. On my thought. Yes, so far I am extremely correct on my thought. And I don't know if this has to do with a modded load or what the hell it is. Number one, it's oversized, but there's no oversized signs because it's hanging over the trailer. Number two, there is zero freaking securement on this thing at all. Could we stop half-assing people's stuff? What the hell was that? Stop half-assing people's stuff? Could we stop half-assing stuff, people? And honestly, I was telling my wife about this last night. This wouldn't piss me off so much probably if I didn't haul this shit in real life. If I didn't do flatbed work. But this is a disgrace in my mind. I don't know. If you're going to take the time to do... And like I said, I don't know if this is a modded trailer or a modded freight thing that I have in here. But if you're going to take the time to do it, could you just do it instead of, you know, half-assing and just putting the model in? Just my 2 cents. Apologize for the rant, but... Okay, left. I've already got a job, thanks, though.
Turn left.
I am. I just can't freaking whip this thing out. Or I can hit the fence. Shift. Sorry, I had a lot going on here, trying to figure out why my headlights were on.
Yards, turn left. Turn left.
Also got 3 hours before I need to sleep in game, and I didn't look for a place to do that. I got sidetracked on this harvester not being secured.
Go straight.
Okay, so this is what you want to tie. 323. Oh, there's plenty. Okay, so, well, I don't like how that's on the left-hand side. But something tells me we may have to take that one because that's the only one. Unless I pop into one of those. All right.
Go straight.
There's some more of that 99-cent beer. I just turned my left blinker off, but I still have my flashers on. That's what it was. If any of y'all saw that in the mirror up there. Oh, yay. And let's just rain at night, too. Fantastic. Although we are in the Pacific Northwest, so I'm not sure why I'm not surprised. Was there a stoplight here or something? Or what the hell are we doing? Okay, go straight, it said. Alright. Why can't I see a damn thing with my high beams on hardly? Okay, that's better. I had to turn off my webcam lights that were shining me in the face. It must really be foggy, because I still have my high beams on, and they look like low beams. Plus I have to drive extra careful since there's no securement on that harvester. I don't need it flying off on a corner. Wouldn't that be some shit if that actually happened? Oh shit, Ty. It's freaking... I have got to remember... that the traction sucks when it's raining out. Or you could just slow down going around these turns. That may help too, but... Alright, now this is going to be the fun one. Oh, and there's a disabled vehicle. Rest area next left. So disabled vehicle on the right. Nice. And we're going to have to be taking a left right here at this sign. Okay, good deal. And Ty, if you could remember to adjust that steering camera. This is just a little bit freaking ridiculous. This view's a little better. Not much. Where the hell am I supposed to sleep? Off to the left? Okay, yes. Oh, one of these jobs. Okay. Yeah, I got you, dude. Just freaking chill out. Nice. Robert brought in more money. All right, let's check the drivers. And then I believe I'm going to call this episode because if I go much further, I'm just going to have to pull over again. So this will be a little shorter episode than what it's been lately. And that's my fault. I'll get better on load selection. Because honestly, I'd rather start with a long-ass load and split it in two than have to do what is happening at this moment. See, look at that. He's already at a 5 rating. And I got him at, I think, 1.7. As a matter of fact, they're rated higher than I am. Look at them go. Okay, so he's doing good. Man, look at that. He's like my star employee. This lady, I don't know what the hell she's doing. I got news for you. If she comes back empty, hold on. Concrete tubes from Fallon to Tucson. Okay, so she took concrete tubes there and now she's bringing concrete tubes back. Okay, fine. It could be the same damn load. I don't care as long as she gets paid for it. What was she at? Just in time. Okay, and then he's on long distance. He's moving on up too, because we basically got him as a rookie, so look at him go. Perfect. Almost 500 grand in the bank too, which we will have once I deliver this. So $500,000, finally. That's tempting. That's real tempting to just pay that off. But I like seeing this number right now. And by the time we get to where I need to be, this is going to be paid off anyway. So I think I'm just going to let it run. And again, I apologize that this is a shorter episode for driving wise. but I just didn't want to continue on after sleeping right now, then have to pull over on the side of the road in, 10 minutes. But we will finish it in the next one. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, episode 46 comes to an end. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to drop a like on your way out. And until the next one, y'all take care.